Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlie and today we are going to fill out my bullet journal spread for 2022. March 2022. Wow, time flies. Anyways, I have to say that this spread has to be my favorite out of the 3 spreads that I've done so far. This one is my favorite. I just love it so much. So definitely stay tuned if you want to see more. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So, oh my gosh. I'm just looking at it and reliving the memory of making this spread. I just love it. Anyways, I am getting ahead of myself or getting off track. So let us talk about this spread. I guess first and foremost, the theme is Disney. I don't know if you caught that because I don't know if you caught it when I pulled out my prompt jar and pulled out the word Disney, or you caught it because of Minnie Mouse. Yes, this is a silhouette of Minnie Mouse, and I think that Disney is one of the best for having really great icons that make really noticeable and really identifiable silhouettes. So yeah, it's Disney, and I did suffer from that syndrome where it's like you have done a spread already, so you're trying to be unique. I did suffer from this spread syndrome last month, and you can definitely go check out that video to see how I did. I'll link it in the cards above, but I think I am more successful in this video. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. And I also added this little bow to Minnie Mouse because she normally wears a bow, and it's just so simple. Like, anyone can do this. It's the Minnie Mouse logo is just 3 circles, and you can either choose to use a tracing circle, like a mug or something to trace circle, or you could just do it my way, where it's slightly off tilted, but it makes it look very, very handmade. Handmade. That is my new word for the day. For the March title, I debated using the Disney calligraphy, but I thought that the calligraphy looked a little fragile and made the whole spread look far too delicate. So in the end, I decided to go with block letters, and I added a pink gradient with some fine liners, and I love it. I think it looks really cute and ties up everything together. I do think that this spread is so simple, and I definitely hit that minimalistic goal that I set for myself in the beginning of January. So for the quotes page, I love the quotes page equally as much as I love the rest of the spread, but I have to say this quotes page is what tops off this spread for me. Like, if a quotes page makes or breaks a spread, this, oh my gosh, chef's kiss, okay? So the quote that I chose is from a Disney movie. It says, the very things that get you down lift you up. So if you know where that quote is from, pause the video and comment down below, because it is one of my favorite quotes, and I will give it away in just a second. For the actual quote, though, I did not center it properly. Oops, my bad. So I ended up having to draw something at the top of the spread, and that is what will give away what movie this is from. In addition, as you can see while I was writing out the original layout of the spread, it looked very bland. So I did go over to use some calligraphy over the lettering to add some drop shadows, and I think this is what really tied this quote spread together, because it made it look more dynamic and fun to look at. Also, I just love the colors. I think the colors go so great with this. So, yeah. Oh, I love it so much. I cannot even talk. I love it. Anyways, if you didn't already guess, this is what the movie is from. This hat, does anyone recognize this hat? It's Dumbo. I love Dumbo. Dumbo, you know, the little elephant that has really big ears. There's a live action movie of it. Yeah, so cute. And I mean, it's very fitting because it's Dumbo. So he can actually fly. He can physically lift you up. Anyways, moving on to the next spread, we have our calendar spread. I'm not going to talk too much about this spread because for the most part it stays the same throughout every year, every month. And so I'm just going to say that I did 2 steps during this spread. I went over in pencil, then I went over in pen, and even though I mark out all the spacing properly each and every spread, I always manage to get something wrong in my monthly calendar. So, fair warning, spoiler alert, I'm foreshadowing here. Anyways, on the side, you can also see that I have some tabs cut out, and I didn't do this on camera because I wanted to get a good great precision line cut correctly. I have done this tab thing on camera before, so go check out my February spread because that's the first time I did tabs on camera. I love them. I think that they are so much fun. And I think they make your bullet journal spread look like even more professional to me than it already does. So that's why I have tabs. But yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't put it on camera. You can already see that my head is getting in shot here, and I really wanted to avoid that as much as possible. So that's my only reason why I didn't do tabs. I have to say, the calendar spread is one of my favorites though. I use it all the time, and for this one, I decided after my February meltdown that I would do something way more minimalistic. So all I did was I typed in the numbers in black, and then I went over everything, all the days of the week, in another highlighted color. I wrote March calendar right at the top. Very simple. Not much has changed. No fancy fonts or anything, just really simple, and I really liked it. I did debate leaving the March calendar spread as is right now, but I thought that lacked a lot of color, so you will see that I do add like a highlight color for the days of the week, and I do a little bit of calligraphy in them, and then on the left side, on the right side, I do color in my tabs. And I think it turned out really, really nice. I really like it. And I tried to do this gradient with my tabs. You won't see me fill out every tab just because it's very tedious, but I really like how the tabs turned out, and I think they are really adorable. And here I'm just putting a piece of paper right behind my tabs just so that I don't get anything onto the next page, because knowing me, that is something that I would so do. And in theory, I probably should have used a bigger piece of paper as my bleeding page, but it's okay. It worked out in the end. So for the next spread, instead of doing a minimalistic spread where the background is minimalistic, I decided to do something where the spread was as minimal as I normally get, but then I added a cartoon. So while it doesn't look busy, it still looks like I put effort into it. I don't know, does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, because yeah, I don't know. I did some faux calligraphy for my title for week 1, and then I added my days of the week, and as you can see, it's a very simple days of the week, not much to it. I've done this over and over again, probably with every monthly, weekly spread, because I don't change. You know what? Next month, I will do something. That was a snap, by the way. Next month, I will do something that I've never done before in a spread, and it's gonna be awesome. And how can I guarantee this? Because I already filmed my April plan with me. So I'm going a little bit in the opposite direction here, but it's okay. So yeah, I just colored in my tab, and see how that tab just pulls the entire spread together? Ugh, I love it. And I also love the fact that my black on this spread is more of an accented color. I think that just ties things in very nicely. So I'm putting in the numbers of the week, and then I'm going to move on to my cartoon. And, okay, 3 guesses as to what my cartoon is. You can start now. Because I only have, 5 days of March, 5 weeks of March. So I had to be very careful about what cartoons I wanted to add, because there are so many. Disney has been around for so long, so yeah. You can also see that I got distracted about these tabs because it's just so much fun coloring them in, and they take a while. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you to it, and I will come back when we're talking about the drawings. So see you then. Of course, for the drawing, I decided to go over in pencil first just because it's hard and I didn't want to mess up. And I have to preface this by saying that I am by no means a professional Disney artist, so I was just blindly copying, so my proportions may not be the best, but I think you can still tell who and what I'm drawing. And I think that this movie also has a live action to it. So, yeah, I liked it. Yeah. And I think it's very cute. And I love the fact that the drawing just kind of sits in the middle of the spread. So you kind of get what I am saying. Like, it's a very minimalistic spread, but this cartoon makes it look like I put effort into the spread. So yeah, it's cute. I like it. I forget what this dog's name is, though, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that makes me a fake fan. All I know is that it's from 100 Dalmatians. 101 Dalmatians? Or is it 99 Dalmatians? No, I think it's 100 Dalmatians. And then the second movie is 101 Dalmatians. And I don't know if there's a 102 Dalmatians. But I feel like there's 3 movies, so yeah. And now I'm just coloring in his cute, oh my gosh, the dog has such cute eyes. Oh my gosh, the color blue for its eyes. I was just dying this entire time for my chance to color in his eyes because so cute, so adorable. Dogs are adorable. I have a cat and I love my cat to death, don't get me wrong, but dogs are great too and very fluffy. So yeah, I also wanted to let you know that I did color in the color pink, and while the color is not actually pink in the movie, I decided that it went with the spread better. So that's my reasoning, and we are about to get to the flip through, and I just wanted to say that I apologize beforehand because I had one of those moments where I accidentally deleted the footage for my flip through, so I had to film it by hand right before I filmed this voiceover. So yeah, but here you go. Here is the flip through. You can see what I mean. I apologize for the shaky cam, but there it is. I love this spread overview. Here's my calendar. You can see that I have some blocked things off just because I have started using it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.